flutter is all about holding your breath. During the belly roll, you're contracting the muscles in your abdomen, but you're breathing naturally. During the flutter, you are not contracting the muscles in your abdomen, but you're holding your breath. So they get used side by side in performance, but they don't resemble each other at all. You can actually layer layer them together and do a fluttering belly roll, and that's a lot of work. That's just a whole lot of extra work. So what's happening here is, remember the picture of the layers of the abdominal muscles that we looked at the other day? Transversus on the inside, then the internal obliques, then the external obliques, and on top of it sits the rectus abdominis. So you sort of think, because popular media tells us all about the rectus abdominis, like everybody wants a six-pack, so you think that it's that that's doing it, but actually the job of that series of muscles is to curl you up in a ball. So it's not, even if you go stable, stable, and go, it's not the same action. But what's happening is that little plate of muscles is actually being manipulated by where the oblique muscles can connect along the side. So if, again, when we look at the anatomy book, there's connective tissue right here, and the obliques meet up right there. And when what they're doing is, and you can see it, if the light is right, they contract sequentially, and basically it's like corset strings pulling this area of bone. So what you're seeing is the rectus abdominis being moved by the sequential contraction. You can see it walking up and down. So contracting down, you can see the little elevator goes in.
I think I'm going to cry. I'm having a moment. I think I'm in my happy place.
Yeah.
So there isn't really any way to manipulate that. You can't grab it and go, well, it's all about thinking. It doesn't. It's not so easy as like if I was trying to show you how to pick something up and you couldn't figure it out, I could wrap your hands around the cup and I could lift your arm up and you'd get that action, right? But there's nothing really, this is a mind control thing. This is definitely visualization work. So if you capture this info and you play it over and over in your head, and the little engineers get up in there and they build a highway, a neural pathway, and eventually you send the information and it'll go. In the meantime, while you're waiting for that to happen, you can do, there's a couple little sort of like identity exercises that you can do. And what you want to do is you want to practice squeezing your rib cage shut. And so if you exhale really hard, and you feel how you can squeeze, that you're squeezing everything out of your lungs, and you can feel your rib cage kind of close down. Okay? And then inhale. Space. Exhale. No space. Inhale. Space. So remember, it's not about breathing. This exercise, I'm just showing you how to close it and open it. But now, if you just practice, shut your rib cage without. I'm still talking, so I have air going in and out. So you actually can open and close your rib cage without having to manipulate your breath. So what you want to do is get control over opening it and closing it. And when you open it, think of flattening out this lower abdomen, like you have a little string that you could pull to the back, right? Do you know what I mean? So that you can get the sense of this is full and this is empty, and then flip it, and when you exhale, or when you close your rib cage, let it all fall out.
Close your rib cage, let go of the string.
Right. Let go of the string.
Yeah.
Let go of the string.
I used to have a doll that said, "Who lives in this house?"
Right? So you get the idea that you're flipping the mass around. And what's actually happening is your diaphragm muscle, as we discussed, sits inside your ribcage. It's horizontal, goes this way. When you take a deep breath, or you just open your ribcage up, the diaphragm muscle flattens out. Right? It goes like that. And it's kind of pushing down on stuff. Right? And when you exhale or you close your rib cage, your diaphragm muscle goes like this. Just kind of collapses up in here, and some of the stuff goes up in there. So you can make it look like there's less stuff when it's closed. Right? That's because you created a little space here. And when you open it, you push the stuff back down. Like that. And then as you get more tuned into what's going on here, you're actually going to be able to create a little extra. So as opposed to just when you inhale, when you inhale, you have that. But what you're going to be able to do is you're actually going to be able to displace a little more stuff and get that. So, and that's just, it's literally just getting to know your diaphragm. You just get to know it a little bit better, and it cooperates a little more, and it goes. And just makes the whole affair more dramatic.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because the belly roll, the sum of the parts of the parts of the belly roll, not too attractive, but altogether it makes really good.
Does your tummy make noise?
It can. Well, you're certainly squeezing things in.
Yeah.
Definitely. Gurgling. So, play with it.